Good morning, children. Welcome back to Max Track 1 session. In the last class, that is in yesterday's class, we have gone through slip test, that is called what we call it as a weekly test, whatever it may be. So, I think you can test your solutions by today with your means what I am sending the key, so you can go through that. If any silly mistakes are there or any major mistakes also there, means don't worry, children, just go through the key once and once again write the test. Nothing will happen. Once check first where you get a mistake, where you are getting a mistakes. So check that area first. After that, you try to do, not try, just do the whole sums, means how many sums are given, whole test, to be called whole test. How many sums are given, those many sums you can write without seeing. So like that only you can get practice, children, otherwise we can't. Okay. As coming to this session, in the earlier class, means 8th standard, you have learned about square roots very well. How to find out the square roots and everything. And even you learn in the algebraic identities like a plus b whole square equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab, a minus b whole square equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab, a plus b into a minus b equals to a square minus b square, so on. So like that identities you have gone through it. But today in our session we are going to learn about rational numbers and irrational numbers, how they are going to multiply. Okay, means basing on the multiplication and addition and subtraction, how we have to do all this addition, subtraction, multiplication as well as division also. So all these four operations will come along with the rational numbers and irrational numbers. Okay, is it clear? Mostly irrational numbers will be here. So how to multiply irrational numbers in easiest way we are going to learn today. But before that, first you all have to know that how you can identify very easily irrational numbers. Okay, so irrational numbers always ends with the units place 2, 3, 7 or 8. Means we can tell that they are not comes under a perfect squares. They are not comes under a perfect squares. That means which are not a perfect squares all comes under irrational numbers. Okay. So how can you guess that they are not perfect squares? The numbers which ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. If these digits are there in the units place, you can easily say that they are not a perfect square. And as I told you that all the prime numbers which are there under the root, compulsory, those are all comes under irrational numbers. Okay. So today, before starting of this class, we are going to learn the tables like which you have learned for square roots. The same tables like 0 into 0, 1 1 are 2 2 are 3 3 are 4 4 are 5 5. But here the problem we will have here roots. Okay, that is only the small difference here, nothing much. Okay, once I started the class, you will be telling, sir, I can do it like that. So see here, I'll give you small examples here. Okay. Now here I am giving you one question here. Root 2 plus root 3. Here I gave you root 2 plus root 3. Why in the starting class I told you algebra also means, because you all know how to add, when to add, when not to add, what to do, when to do subtraction, when not to do subtraction. Multiplication and division, almost all you all very clear. But where you are committing a mistake means in the multiplication, not in the addition and subtraction. When to add means only if they are like terms. If they are like terms, only we can add or subtract. We can only simplify when they are same terms. When addition and subtraction you are doing, when they are like terms only, you can solve the problem very easily. The same similarity will be applicable here also. Here root 2 and root 3. You can clearly observe this one, like compare almost all the sums with algebra only. Now root 2, root 3. Is it both are like terms, children? No. Because root 2 is separate and root 3 is separate. This is not at all like terms. So we cannot add this. But answer is same. If they ask question root 2 plus root 3 means root 2 plus root 3 only. Okay. Suppose the second question will be given like this. Root 2 minus root 2. Root 2 minus root 2. Now you can simplify both. Why? Because both are like terms, root 2 and root 2. Okay. Now here plus root 2, here minus root 2. And you all know very well 1 plus and 1 minus is the same terms. Always get cancelled. So answer is 0. Okay. Next. Coming to third model. So 2 root 3 plus 5 root 3. Suppose the question is given like this. 2 root 3 plus 5 root 3. What is the question given? 2 root 3 plus 5 root 3. What I told you to observe first, whether they both are like terms or not. By seeing here, you can say that this both comes under like terms. So 2 root 3 plus 5 root 3. You can add now. So 2 plus 5, how much, children? 7. 7 root 3. Same algebra. See here, x, 2x plus 3x. How much? 2x plus 3x. You are adding only numbers. 2x plus 3x is 5. And it is a like term of x. So you write only x. So 5x. Is it clear? Similarly, one more example I am giving you. 9 root 3 minus 5 root 3. Now can you do subtraction, children? Yes, you can do very easily. Why? Because this is also root 3, this is also root 3. Both are like terms. So 9 minus 5, how much? 4. So 4 root 3 is your answer. Okay. Now, these are all about addition and subtraction is very well. Now coming to multiplication only. Here, little bit problem. Problem in the sense, no problem. If there is a problem only we are solving, no. So here, see here. Root 2 into root 2. What do you observe here clearly? Both are same terms. Don't bother here in multiplication. You can do any unlike or like terms multiplication very easily. Okay? Only here addition and subtraction only we have to see always like terms or not. Whereas coming to multiplication and division, don't bother about that. Okay. Now see here. Root 2 into root 2. Both are under root 2. So we have to multiply first. Root 2 into root 2 is nothing but root 4. Okay. Root 4. What is the square root of 4, children? You all know very well. Square root of 4 is nothing but 2. Square root of 4 is nothing but 2. And I think you all learn how to write in simple way. Root 4, that means root 4 also can be written as square root of 2 square. Square root of 2 square. This because 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So it can be written as 2 square. And 2 square into the square root. Change it as in the denominator as 1 by 2. That means square root can be written in the power as 1 by 2. Square root in the power, it can be written as a power means 1 by 2. So 2 get cancelled. So 2. That means square root of 4 is 2. Is it clear? And similarly, square root of 9 is nothing but 3. Square root of 9 is 3. So you all know very well about the square roots. Now, what about here? Root 2 into root 2. If you clearly observe, without root you are getting the same answer. That means waste means not waste, time waste for doing again root 2 into root 2 is square root 4, square root of 4 is 2. So don't waste that much time for this. It's silly simple sums, not silly, simple sums. For simple sums, no need to take that much time. Root 2 into root 2, directly you can write answer 2. Similarly, root 4 into root 4, they may give you even a square, perfect squares also under the root. Perfect squares also under. Then you know square root of 4 is 2, square root of 4 is 2, 2 2s are 4. Why that much time? Square root of 4, square root of 4. Simple answer is 4. That means when you are multiplying the same numbers, when you are multiplying the same terms which is under root, you will get without root the answer. Okay, I will give you one more example, children, so you can understand very easily. Is it clear up to here? Okay, children, see more examples here. Square root of 5, okay, into square root of 5. That means root 5 into root 5, children. What is that? Root 5 into root 5. So now tell me root 5 into root 5, very easy way. Answer simply you can write 5. And you all know how you got 5. Root 5 into root 5 is nothing but square root of 25. So you know it's a perfect square. Square root of 25 is 5. Like this. Okay. Now if you get like this question, root 2 into root 3. Now both are irrational numbers. Root 2 into root 3. Don't worry. Just simply multiply it. 2 into 3, 6. Square root 6. That's all. Next, if you get suppose 2 root 2 into 3 root 2. Okay. I am telling where you all will commit a mistake means here only. Be very careful. While solving the problem, you will commit a mistake here. 2 root 2 into 3 root 2. Okay. First multiply these two numbers. 2 into 3, how much? 6. 2 into 3, how much? 6. Into root 2 into root 2. You all know, root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 6 2s are 12. Is it clear? 6 into 2, 12. Okay, one more example I am giving you. 5 root 3 into 6 root 3. Then first multiply these two. 5 into 6. 5 6 are 30 into. Okay. Up to there you can. Okay children. Now see here. 5 into 6. First you have to multiply. 5 into 6 is 30. Now root 3 into root 3 how much? Can you tell me root 3 into root 3 is how much? 3. You can write 3 here. So 33 is at 90. So like this you can do multiplication. Okay. Like this you can do any multiplication. One more example here. You can see here. 2 root 7 into 5 root 3. What do you observe here? They both are different. But multiplication, as I said, that no problem for multiplication. So first multiply 2 into 3. 2 3s are 2 5s are. Multiply first 2 into 5. Multiply first 2 into 5. 2 5s are 10. Now 7 into 3. Both are different. So directly you can do multiplication. 7 3s are 21. So you have to write 21 like this. Okay. Is it clear children? And one more very important topic, that means not topic, where you commit a mistake, rarely I will tell you. Here 10 root 21. 10 root 21 means, you know what is the meaning of 10 root 21 means? 10 into root 21. 10 into root 21. Why? Because you learn in the cubes and cube roots. If you write under this any number, you can read as cube root of 5. Suppose if I write 4 in the square root like this, in the square root means here starting 4th root of 5. How to read? 4th root of 5. So this is not equals to 4 into 5. Both are not equal. If 4 is outside of this means 4 into root 5. If it is inside, 4th root. Okay. be very careful in writing, because some children I observed even in exponents and powers, suppose 2 power 1 by 2 means they are writing 2 1 by 2. These both are not equal, children. Both are not at all equal. The way of writing this one is entirely wrong. Is it clear? Now, I'll give 2-3 model sums so you can understand very nicely now. See here, I am giving some examples here. 2 root 2 plus 5 root 2. Don't copy anything in the CW, okay? Just only listen the class. Now here, 2 root 2 plus 5 root 2. Can you add? Yes, you can add. Because this is also root 2 and this is also root 2, like terms. So 2 plus 5, 7 root 2. Okay, next. 3 root means 3 into root 5 minus 2 root 5, 2 into root 5. 3 into root 5 minus 2 into root 5. So these both are like terms, root 5 and root 5. So you can subtract very easily. So 3 minus 2, 1. So 1 no need to write. So root 5. If you write also no problem. So root 5. Okay, next. 5 root 2 into 2 root 2. What to do first? You have to multiply 5 into 2. First 10 into root 2 into root 2, 2. So 10 2s are 20. Next example. 3 into 5 root 2 minus 4 root 3. Almost all the sums completely relation with algebra only. 3 of 5 root 2 minus 4 root 3. Okay, first we have to multiply 5 root 2 with 3 and 4 root 3 with 3. So 3 5s are 15. 3 into 5, 15 root 2, 15 root 2 minus 3 4s are 12 root 3. So 12 root 3. Now can you do simplification this? No. Why? Because this is root 2 and this is root 3. Both are what? They are not like terms. So you cannot do addition or subtraction. So now see here. 2 plus 5 root 2 into 2 plus 5 root 2. What do you observe, children, here? If you clearly observe here, 2 plus 5 root 2, 2 plus 5 root 2. Both are same along with the symbols also. And it is a multiplication. So we have a chance of writing in this way. 2 plus 5 root 2 whole square. Now again, it is not the solution for this. That means 2 plus 5 root 2 is not the solution for this. If you clearly observe here, square. That means again we have to simplify this one. So 2 plus 5 root 2. It's looking like which formula? A plus B whole square. So what is A plus B whole square formula? A square plus B square plus 2AB. Or you can write A square plus 2AB plus B square. Anything same. Now here A is 2 and B is 5 root 2. A is 2, that means 2 square plus B means 5 root 2. 5 root 2 whole square plus 2AB, that means 2 into A into B. That means 2 into 5 root 2. 2AB means 2 into A into B. Okay. Now 2 square means 2 into 2. That means 2 into 2. 2 into 2, 4. 5 root 2 whole square means, until unless you get habited, go for rough work. 5 root 2 whole square means 5 root 2 into 5 root 2. 5 5s are 25. Root 2 into root 2, 2. 25 2s are 50. So this one is 50. Plus 2 2s are 4. 4 5s are 20. So 20 root 2. Still you can simplify it. 4 plus 50, 54 plus 20 root 2. Okay. Now these are all the models I have given. Similarly, you can use a minus b whole square, a plus b into a minus b, and even they are not in the formula also, how to do algebraic multiplication, everything will be comes here. So in the next class, we are going to learn all those models. Okay. Have a nice day, children.